Okay, now we will come to our first topic called as an so how to write a simple Java program and what are the methodologies will be available here and how it will be work on and all these things. So before going to this, so you guys installed the JDK.
No, sir. Can you show it how to do? Like, I'm facing some issues.
So what are the
How to
issues you are
install?
facing? Can you please share your screen and let me know?
Net. Actually, I have installed JRE, sir.
Okay, any one of you guys who are using the laptop, can you give the system sharing for me? Because in my system it's already there, so that is the reason. So, okay, I will show the steps here, okay? JDK, just put 1.8 download. It will ask you to go for an Oracle website. Okay? Java downloads Oracle. Go to here and come to the down. You can able to find here. So for all the files. No, just
Sure, there in the right side tab, Windows.
yeah, yes. Here we can able to give see that this is an 64 is nothing but a 32 bit and sorry 86 is 32 bit and 64 is an 64 bit. You can able to download here directly. So just click on here and it will ask you to download. Yes, give here as an I review and click on the download. It will download you automatically. So
After
then
clicking that
it will ask you
Oracle
to
side.
sign in page. Yes, you
Yes.
have to go to that and you have to register yourself. Then automatically it will start download here. See. Are you clear now how to download it?
Yes, sir.
And just open the file and follow the steps what it is saying. That's enough. There is nothing else you are able to do or nothing. It will be like so. There is no more settings or nothing is there. Directly you can able to proceed according to that. Just click on the next, and it will take some time and it will give a pop up to you. Okay, it will so follow the steps what it is showing. So that's enough. Okay, now starting my class. Okay. Okay. So now what the first thing will be present in Java is so we will have a class. In this class, we will have in this class what we will have an variables and we will have an methods. Okay. So only these two are there in the class. So now let us define what is class and what is the syntax for the class and how we are going to write the class. So nothing but the basic syntax is we have to provide one access modifier and we have to provide a keyword called class, and we need to define the name of that class name. Okay, so this is the syntax for the class. So now we will take the syntax and we will see the possibilities of this class. Now coming to the access modifiers, am is called as an access modifier. Okay, in this access modifiers you can able to having public and private and protected. Okay, so what is called the public and what is called the private and what is called the protected? Now we will see the differences here. So public is like the Wi-Fi without password. Wi-Fi without password. And private is nothing but Wi-Fi with password. And the protected is nothing but Wi-Fi with password plus limitations of the users. Limit for the users. Limit for the users. So that means if the Wi-Fi having without password, so anyone can able to access, right? In the similar way, so everyone can able to access this public password. Okay, so this public class. So coming to the private, that means you should know what is an return type for these and how we need to use everything. We need to know about the private. In the protected means we cannot able to use outer side of the class. So this is the three access modifiers we have. And coming to the keyword. Coming to the keyword. So all these default access modifiers and everything we will discuss one by one. Now I am giving you what is called a class and what is called a methods. Okay. So coming to the keywords, we have a lot of keywords here. I'm not focusing on anything. So we are going to use a keyword called class. That's it. So when we are discussing about the keywords concept, then we will let you know what many keywords are there and what is the use of that and everything. Okay. And next, class name. What is a class name? Means nothing but if the class name, there is nothing, any name that you can able to give as a save employee or as edit employee or else hello world, whatever you want, you can able to give that. It is an user defined name. The class name is an user defined name. User defined name. Now, so see, but for creating this user defined name, we have user rules. Again here, the rules are divided into two types. So one is called predefined rule and next one is called user defined rule. User defined rule. Okay. So now the class names and the method names are user rules. That means the rules defined by the user. Defined by the user. Okay. So now the name of the class should be start with a capital letter, and if the class name having two words, the second word also start with a capital letter. That is one of the major rule we have. Now going to the access modifier. Now syntax and access modifier. Now let us create the class here. Okay. So I'm using public. Access modifier is public, right? So I'm using the public and I'm using the keyword called class and I'm giving the name called employee save. So have you created the class or not?
Yes.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Now I'm copying this class to a new file. Okay. Yes. Now what is the next step? We have to create method. Now how the syntax will be there for the class? Similar way, there must be some syntax for the method also, right? So we will see what is the syntax and how it will be work and all these things. Okay. So basically coming to the method syntax. So same way, Again, it will be having the axis modifier. And we should have to give a return type. Return type. And we have to give a method name. Method name. And the method will be having parentheses. Parentheses will start with open and closed brackets. Okay. Now you guys know about an axis modifier. Already we have discussed here axis modifier. And what is called return type? And what is called return type? Any idea? Any idea, guys? No. Okay. So the return type is nothing but what method is going to be give a return. That means let us consider I want to return a message, or else I want to return some values. So, or else I want to return some particular quotations. So all these things will be come under return type. Okay. So all these things will be coming under return type. So now, so I will use a message as a return type. Okay. Now the method name. Coming to the method name. Method name. Okay. Coming to the method name. So it is also user defined. And it will be having some user rules. So what is called the method, how it is going to be write the method means, if the method need to be start with a small letter, and if it having any another, that means if it having the 2 words or 3 words, the every word should be start with the capital letter apart from the first word. Okay. So employee same. This is the way to create the method. And one more main important is method will be having parentheses. Class will not having any parentheses. Now you got this. Method, what the method will have?
Parenthesis.
What the class will not have?
Parenthesis will not have class.
Yes. So in the class, what is the keyword we are using? Class is the keyword we are using. Okay. And always the class name should be start with the class name will start with capital letter.
Yes.
And employee that means the method name should be start with small letter, and if you're having any second or third words, it should be start with
All
capital
capital.
letter.
yes, capital letters. Okay. So now let us write a method here. So access modifier, I'm using the public, I'm using the return type as string, and I'm giving that save employee. Save employee. Okay. So this is called a method. This is called a method. But in core Java, so we have one method called main method. We have one method called main method. So that main method will have public, static, void, main. It should be start like this only. Here we will have a static keyboard. Static is one of the keyword, and void is the return type. What the void will give means it will not having any return type. That means if the string means it should have to return some string values. Okay. In the void case, it will not return anything. The main method is a dummy method that which we are going to create in different objects. All that objects will be considered as string. All that objects will be considered as string, and it will be passed like arguments. It will be passed like arguments. So we will have a multiple arguments, right? We cannot able to tell I have only the one argument or two arguments or three arguments. So that is the reason for using the multiple arguments I am using as an array format. And you can able to write public void static main, or you can able to write void public static main. Everything will be work, but the word should be public static void main. In the future classes, I will let you know. So why we have to use only the main method in core Java and why not in the frameworks? So now have defined the class here, and see after defining the class, I have opened the braces and I am giving a one tab space and I am creating the method. Okay, and again I will open the braces and in middle of that I will give a tab space. You have to write the code like this only. There is no other way to proceed. Else you can able to put it here. That is also good. But you should have to maintain the tab space between each and everything. So now I want to print something. So for printing that, I will use system. So in where we are going to system, I am going to, sorry, in where we are going to print, I am going to print on the system. What I am going to print output, okay, system dot out dot. I am doing what I am doing from this, I am doing the print. So print. So I want to print in next line. So I am, so that is the reason print ln I am using, okay. Hello. So you guys clear until here?
One small doubt, Shiva.
Yes, yes, tell me.
You said in method name, the method name starts with small letter and the second word starts with capital letter, na? Second or third
Mm.
letter. Third word. So, in case if we don't have two words in that method name, then what is the situation?
So you can start with a small letter and you can add like how I ended for the main.
Tell me one example of that. I'm not clear about
So I have given here, right? Main. Main having only the one word or two words.
one word.
So how I did that, I start with the small letter and I stopped here. If let us consider I have one more method called public string some employee. I will give like this only employee.
Okay.
Now got it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Until here, you guys have any doubt?
One more doubt, Shiva.
Yes.
Once I came to know that even the class name also starts with small letter also. Their employee CV.
So I have said what I said to you. So all these are user defined rules. Which rules?
User.
User defined rules. Okay. Why users will define the rules? Basically, why the traffic people or else why some other people are defining some rules. You want to wear helmet or you want to go in the left side or right side like that. Why they are going to make the rules? For making our life easy, right?
Yes, safety for the people.
Yeah, safety and also making our traffic clear and if the providing some rules, it will be good for everyone. Similar way, our employees, that means we have created the rules like this. When I am going to be see particular class, I can able to see, okay, this is a class. By seeing that naming convention in the document, I can able to say, okay, employee save is the class, okay. And the main having the arguments called string arguments. Okay, these guys are passing like and these many arguments. For analyzing the code like that, and also so not you alone will work in the project, right? You have a lot of people will be working together. So everyone should have to follow these rules itself.
Okay.
Okay, in the real time, these things will be work.
Okay.
Yeah. So until here, you guys have any doubts? It's everything clear, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So now, I'm going to save this file. Okay.
Shiva, could you please check your room, mid room? So someone is waiting, I think.
No one is waiting here.
In the WhatsApp, is pinging.
Okay. So guys, it is very strict instructions. I cannot able to do in the middle of classes like this. You guys have to come on or before. So the 8, I will be joined at 8:05 or 8:10. So I have created an folder called Java classes somewhere. Okay, I'm creating a new folder here called as Java classes. So and now, so as of now, give the same name of the file and same name for the class. Here, what is the class name we have? Employee save. So I'm giving the same name here and I'm selecting here Java source file. Okay. Employee save.java. It's automatically saved. So these saving functionality will be available in Notepad++. That's it. So now you guys be ready with your installation by tomorrow. So we are going to be start the executions and we are going to be do everything. Okay.
Sure, Shiva.
Yeah. So tomorrow onwards, I cannot able to hear that my installation is not there. So I cannot able to do. I not want to hear all these things. You guys should be ready with your installations. If you are facing any issue while doing the installation, just ping me in the WhatsApp by having a screenshot.